Well, I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Corey Seager now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt. Digo comes to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
The catcher, number 99.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Outside with a breaking ball. That one in triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the DH, Dalton Varsho. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First offering, and it just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba. Digo back to work. And that is out of play. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Williams moving under this one. Corrals it. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one's in there, 0-1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Foul ball there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Sale deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja.
Sanoja.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Lined into left center. Base hit.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Corbin.
So 2 down.
Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. And takes low for ball 1. Sanoja off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
1 ball.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Here's a 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
And that one ripped to left. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up and in, 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering down in the dirt. That one missed. And he walked him.
Nope.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Seager swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. They're waving Ramirez home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
In the dirt, but kept close. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position, and that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Chris Bryant. Fouled off down the right side. Sale ready. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more.
This to third. Ramirez to the plate. Save! And a 2-1 ball game now. Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Led off the game with a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to third, might be 2. 1 at second, on to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Almost got him.
1-0. Hey. 1-1. Hey.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the shortstop, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Strike 2. Young stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And it remains 2 and 2. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now that is
next is the designated hitter, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
Over to Seager. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Number 9, Kyle.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Sanoha in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back as a...
And that one gets away at the plate. Sanchez gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Digo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Sanoha hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Crow Armstrong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching, Hobie Milner.
Tied him up inside with that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
The batter, number 5.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So now it's Corey Seager. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings and misses.
0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Sale delivers to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Now
no outs. Runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Seager. Now over to Palmeiro, double play. Here's Chris Bryant now.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one missing inside. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Top 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez.
The American Giants. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Williams makes his way towards it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the lefty. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. It gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Young.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Right fielder,
0 for 2 in this one.
Ohtani.
That's in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Slider right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that skips into dirt. Hit in the air, left field. Williams squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. On the mound now, Michael Kopech.
Now pitching.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Inside.
Nope,
ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Fought off foul. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ball four.
That pitch is low.
Tried another slider, but it missed the
Now
plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Number 9.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 2.
Now pitching.
Josh Hader will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
0-1's the count.
Piazza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. Out to short. Young with the throw to first. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Chase Headley. That one not close. Ball one.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Ted Williams.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now a pinch hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Nope.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Miller.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. The throw to second. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Javier Sinoja. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. That one outside, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside. Swings through it for the K. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Batting,
digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Trevor Hoffman. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump out front. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Bryant now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Out to short, Young. Over to first. Bryant out on the play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ouch, that one drilled him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
The catcher, number 99.
Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But
Slider got him for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young. And that one fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Dalton Varsho.
Designated hitter,
Hoffman back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Hoffman, a 6-foot righty. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a chopper out to short, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Young to second. Now over to Palmeiro, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ohtani sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right. Fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani. Now pitching, Blake Trinan.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll hustling after it. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Headley.
Headley at the plate now. That's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And now 2-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Hard hit left side. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
The count.
Pinch hitter coming on. Larry Walker looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball that's outside.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Trinan is just 1 strike away. Swung on, belted. This one is over.
Well, this was a tightly